Welcome back to episode 5 of our Shark Bay adventure. We are out for the second time today, trawling, fishing, trying our luck. We haven't caught anything since this morning when I landed a mackerel which was undersized and we let it go. However, we are all having fun. I'm racking up the hours as a rookie fisherman and a rookie skipper, soaking up the experience and loving every minute of it.
Oh, can't see anything. Salt in my eyes. Oh, so it should be nice and calm. Oh. Our going here will be calmer, he says. Jet stream. Oh, come on, look at that. Whoa. She's a baby.
So here we are, first cast in, I land a small squid, a very small one. That was promising. So I'd love to sit here and say to you that we caught heaps more afterwards, but that wasn't the case. That wasn't the story to be. We tried for about half an hour, 45 minutes. We didn't get one single bite after this. All we caught was a bit of seaweed, and that was it.
One little squid. Is that it in 6 hours? It was so fluky. It was like first cast, poof. Oh, sweet. Who was that, you? No, Ronny. And then after that, nothing. Yeah, the squid's on the lure. Oh.
4 turtles, whole heap of dolphins, 1 shark, stingrays, none of them on camera. Yep, everything ran away.
We may have missed out on sea creatures. However, we have a land creature right here. This is a Stimson python, a smaller version in the python family. These guys will get to a maximum length of just over a metre, so about 40 inches in length. That is adult size, so they're not very big. These are more of like a nocturnal snake. However, we do see them during the day a lot, but mainly at night.
So you always just relax.
Yeah. If you're jerky and you're freaking out,
It'll freak out.
it'll freak out.
This is a Stimson python. These guys are non-venomous, hence the reason why I'm willing to hold it. They rely on constriction, so they asphyxiate their prey, and then they're able to gobble them up. So they're able to dislocate their jaw and do all that kind of snake stuff, but they're non-venomous. Now, even though this guy is non-venomous, I still have to be careful and wash my hands afterwards, because when these snakes go and do a poop in the bush, they slither straight over it. So salmonella poisoning is possible if you don't wash your hands. Let me go. Off he goes.
Dude,
Keep going straight.
I reckon we really caught him somewhere not near my swag.
I've been looking. I haven't seen many I haven't seen any sharks.
Yeah, it's a great idea, Trav. Relocate it.
No, he's going away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely something that would have been on the island, like natively.
It's a brand new day at Louisa Bay. We are packing up, getting the boat out of the water, and we're going to head to our next base camp, Withnell Point, a lot further up the coast and a much more beautiful bay. This will be our base camp for about 6 nights, maybe 5 nights.
Off the beach towards Withnell Point. This coastline is pretty fantastic, so it's a nice drive. We had to drive really slow, which was a bit of a pain the first part of the island because we were kind of in the middle. We couldn't see the coast either side. But now we got this beautiful coastal drive.
This is the part where me and Wayne say bye to you two.
And we're driving past. We had the boat out yesterday.
I'm just coming
I
slow.
think we're even further up still, so we don't have far to go, but slow and steady, we're getting there. We'll have to stick to about 10-15 kilometres per hour because that trailer is wider on the track and it's just collecting all the twigs and stumps and whatnot, so we have to be real careful. We've already taken a little chunk out of the tyre, which we found yesterday, but apart from that, everyone's having a ball and loving it. "56 k's from where we started."
We have arrived at one of the old shearing sheds. This is the one in the middle of the island. Now, back in 1867, a Von Bibra applied for a pastoral lease for the island to farm sheep. 101 years later, 1968, the Australian government decided to sell the island to the highest bidder. That person was Sir Thomas Waddell. He also decided to purchase the pastoral lease. He then reduced the number of sheep to 6,000 and shut off the top half of the island. No more farming up there. But then in 1993, Dirk Hartog took its first steps into tourism, and as of now there are no sheep, no goats, not even any cats left on the island.
Is there a snake in it?
Yeah, it's asbestos.
The snake in the oven?
Snake in the oven.
Can't see it.
Oh, it is too. Yeah. Yep. He's not happy at all.
Hey? Coming out the door?
Yeah, he's out. He's in the bush over there. What you got? I thought you were joking when you said snake in the oven.
Dude, you're like, it's a snake in the oven. And you're like walking closer to it. I'm like, can you not see that? It's hanging out of the oven.
No, I didn't see it.
After a quick poke around the old shearing shed and a potential close call with a deadly snake, we decided to head off.
So we're just on our way to the next camp spot where we'll be settled down for I think 6 days. Last campsite was pretty cool. Probably wasn't ideal for the boat. It was pretty shallow. I think we're down to like 400 mil, which is 40 centimeters of water a lot of the time. So yeah, not the greatest. And snorkeling was a bit murky out there. So next spot is supposed to be like the spot for snorkeling. Ronny wants to take the sea biscuit out, which I may need a few runs before I do that. Take the kayak, try a bit more fishing on it, which again, yeah, didn't quite work out for me in the last camp. We did see a shark, which, yeah, you know, it's always in the back of your mind. I mean, you're not out here in Shark Bay and can't think about sharks. Wildlife has been pretty cool. A lot of birds, snakes, two snakes now. But yeah, no, really looking forward to just setting up for 6 days. I don't think we've ever done that. Stayed in one spot for 6 days. I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. Might be a few poker games, fishing, a bit more rum. Nah, not that much rum. We're running out of rum. We're going to need our buddy, what's the name from Pirates of the Caribbean, come and help us out. And no, because I actually want to test out the campsite that I've got now, or the camp setup I've got now. Solar panels, lithium battery. Just see how it goes for 6 days. Maybe I've got a notepad there, writing things down, things I need and don't need, which is a lot of stuff I don't need on this trip. But anyway, yeah, no, stay tuned.
So there's a good reason that the towing vehicle is never at the back. I don't know how long I've been driving, but Wayne's behind me and he's just called out to say that I've lost a tyre. I had no idea in the cab. I can't feel it, I can't see it because it's the same width as the track. We've only got one spare. I thought we might have had a spare carcass or two, but apparently it got forgotten somewhere in the planning progress. But that's alright, we got one spare, but I'm going to save that spare, so we're just going to keep dragging this. It's only in the sand, so it can't do that much damage.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's pinched on the rim. Yeah, yeah, that's what it's done.
Oh, look at the tyres completely knackered. It's knackered from... How long's it been like this for?
He drove maybe 15 minutes.
Chuck it, Jack.
Okay.
I'm not even.
Oh, don't you bend your shovel, man. Don't.
Will it?
Yeah.
This little puppy.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that.
I'm going to take yours then.
Haha, very funny. Do you have a...
I got a piece of timber.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably not.
I reckon we could plug this.
Where's your chopping board?
Plug it.
Yeah, you got a plugging kit?
Yeah.
What do you want to plug?
This. Where the hole is. There might be a couple of holes. We'll probably get a few more holes in it. There's a bit of crap in the bead as well, which we've got to get out. But yeah, like, even unless this tyre completely comes off and it's completely knackered, like it won't stay on a rim, I just want to keep using it. We'll just stuff it.
Oh yeah, I just said to one, we'll just keep driving.
Stuff it with bush or whatever.
Over beach stack.
Because we don't want to change that tyre until we're off
Yep.
the island.
Yep. And it's just all bunched in. We need a compressor over here too.
Bring your car up.
I knew this would come in handy.
We'll just double. Oh, okay.
Got it? Yeah, I've got it. Lever. Try and wiggle gently. There we go. Let's just plug this on first. Where's the rest of the plug-in kit? You got the lubricant. Yeah, we can definitely go another one. I just hope it doesn't keep tearing.
Do you want to hold this one while you put the other one on?
It's coming from somewhere else, eh? Over here. Oh, here.
Yeah, good, cool.
You've done a couple of holes.
Oh, I don't mess around.
Yeah, I can see.
There you go.
Alright,
It's in that, in right
Yeah,
there.
give me the borer. Lubricant, please. You just made the hole bigger. I know I did. Right, don't pop out on me.
Yeah, winning.
You're surprised the wheel arch is still here.
I'm a
Hey,
good driver, aren't I?
Hey Wayne, good spotting by the way, mate. I said good spotting.
Your early detection
Good spotting.
only took 3
Another,
plugs.
I reckon 100 metres.
I saw more sand spraying than normal.
How's the view? Man, that'd be ideal if that's camp.
Hopefully, because where Trav's travelling, it's a bit wind chopped.
Oh wow, this is pretty incredible. I think I'll go camp down here. We'll have the boat right in front of us too, I think.
So going by what you're saying, come to you then.
Yeah, just bear with me one sec. Nice and firm too, Torbs. Nice and firm.
That's what I like to hear.
It's just a sign saying no fires. Yeah, this is definitely it, boys. This is camp. This looks freaking epic.
Sweet, I'm rolling down.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Sick.
That is... Yeah, I'm stoked.
And here we have some man-made coral. It appears to be from the tire plug species.
So we've found ourselves at Withnell Point, a beautiful, beautiful bay. The boat's in, the boat is now anchored, and we are gearing up and getting ready for a day trip to Cape Inscription, the place where the first European ever set foot on Australian soil. That's where we're going right now. So we're not going to set up camp, we're just going to dump everything and then head off.
Cape Inscription Lighthouse, here we are. This is the landing of Dirk Hartog. This whole island is named after a Dutch fella who found this island by accident and was the first European to set foot on Australian soil, recorded. That's the first recorded European to set foot on Australian soil. So that happened in 1616 to 28th of October. This plate is the replica of the original plate that Dirk Hartog left here on a post when he first set foot on Dirk Hartog Island. So right now it's 2019, 3 years ago, or 3.5 years ago, they marked the 400th year anniversary celebrations of the landing here at Dirk Hartog. So Dirk Hartog, 80 kilometres in length, but only 15 kilometres in width.
Just a quick rundown on how Dirk Hartog ended up discovering Australia, formerly known as New Holland. The blue line you see on the map that's just appeared now, that is the old trade route from Northern Europe across to Jakarta. This trade route used to take about a year to complete. However, the VOC, which is the United Dutch East Indies Company, who Dirk Hartog was working for at the time, used a different route. A route that will cut down the time into half. That is a massive improvement, and that is why the Dutchmen used this route. The reason for the use of this route is at latitude 40, the winds are really strong across the Indian Ocean, and that's how they really sped up. So they use the currents and the winds to cut this time down. However, in Dirk Hartog's case, he went a bit too far to the east and then discovered Dirk Hartog Island while he was on his trade run to Jakarta. That is how he ended up on Dirk Hartog Island.
Something else about Cape Inscription. There's a lighthouse built in 1908 or 1909. Actually says 1909 right above the door. 1909 it is. Over here is the house that the lighthouse keeper used to stay in. The lighthouse is still in operation, but it's now automated. Imagine living up here. Pretty hectic in some storms, I reckon. So we are almost as west as you can get as far as Australian land goes. So we've been to the most westerly point of the mainland, and I'd say this would be the most westerly point of an Australian island, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if there's another island further out somewhere up north that I don't know about. I'm pretty sure it is the furthest west point of Australia.
The views here at the peninsula, I guess you call it, is awesome. I'd love to be able to get down the bottom and do some fishing down there. The reefs look awesome. But I'm having the time of my life, checking out the lighthouse. I know it's only a replica of the original plaque, but it's still pretty cool to see it. And just knowing someone's been here over 400 years ago.
Historic site here, being the North Point, it's where the first landed on the island as well. So we're going to have a bit of a look around this afternoon. I think we may be going to Turtle Bay on sunset, so that we'll see if we see anything there. And yeah, blowing a few tyres out today. Not too much recovery, so it's been good. We've got the boat out of the water, we've got the boat back in the water and ready, and hopefully tomorrow weather turns it on and hopefully the fish hook up.
The track has been pretty rough getting here. The last 12 k's has been just hectic. Like, it's been a good test for all the new modifications on the vehicle. So, but yeah, we're at the most northern part of the island, this lighthouse here. It's pretty cool knowing that someone was here like in 16 I think it was, which is pretty cool.
We are now making our way down a very, very steep sand dune, a very big one too, I might add. The walk back up is going to be unpleasant. It's probably the best way to describe it. Turtle Bay, what is this about? Well, for thousands of years, turtles have come and laid eggs at Turtle Bay. So hatchlings happen between October to April. We are already well into April, so the chances of us seeing any hatchlings is quite slim to none. However, we're going to try our luck and see what we can find.
November to April.
But to be honest, we are not expecting much at all.
Oh, look at this! There! The crab's been eating their eyes. There's a ghost crab. They're ghost crabs.
Eyes must be a delicacy.
Yeah, the crabs there.
Crabs have got eyeballs. Every single one, eyeballs are gone.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed up there too. We should probably grab a few, eh?
Yeah, I reckon bait. We haven't got much. Well, that's a find. So you reckon?
Yeah. You notice the crabs are ghost crabs as well?
Yeah, there was one just here. I was sitting here. Little tiny guy.
Yep.
This one's got eyeballs. He's a lucky one. Oh!
How long do you reckon he's been there for?
I don't know. Why would they come? Someone must be really chasing him to bring him on the beach. Or there's something wrong with him.
And then all of a sudden, we were hit with this massive surprise.
Are they coming out?
No,
Should we get him down to the water?
Touch him. Where's that other?
Really?
And that one turtle was just the beginning of a complete turtle invasion. You'll have to wait till next time to see the full footage of it. Thanks for watching. See you next week. And don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Cheers, guys.